The Howard Stern Show.
Did you have fun those years when you were opening for, like, you opened for Frank Sinatra, Sammy Davis Jr.? There's like this whole list of like Rat Packers who you opened for, Eliza and all of them. That had, like, it's a weird gig, right? Because you're not the headliner. Everyone's there to see Frank.
Sure.
Frank wants you to go out and entertain his audience, but probably doesn't want you to be too good, so that when he comes out, they're kind of like, hey, bring back the comic.
Right.
It's a weird gig, right?
You don't have to worry about being too good.
Right.
I don't.
Those guys were secure enough.
Issue. Yeah, and also, how good can you be when you walk out and where's Frank? you get these guys, and I love kind of getting roasty with the front row, which is my thing. And but you're opening for the Pope, and they don't want to see it, and it's just brutal. And with Sinatra,
who was the most fun guy? Was it Sinatra or Sammy or
Sammy was really a
great guy.
Sammy was really the best.
Sinatra, I think, like, you probably don't get to hang with, right?
Sometimes he invites you to go out for a little ching ching food. He would do stuff like that, and then you would show up, and Jilly would go, "Listen, that's not a good night." I go, not a problem. Frank forgot he invited you. I said, okay.
Really? Did that blunt about it?
Yeah, and then there was one night when
Frank forgot he invited,
and he'd rather
I was
not.
At that point.
Right.
It was, and then one night backstage,
that's awful.
One night backstage, about to go on, I'm in the wings, and I hear Frank go, "Who's the big Luke?" And Julie goes, "That's Greg." Frank, Greg Barrett's opening first. literally, and he goes, "Where's Tommy Dreesen? I wanted Tommy."
Right.
And this is all right before I go out.
Right in earshot.
Right before I go out.
He wants you to hear this.
Yeah. I want Tommy. Where's Tommy Dreesen? He's with Glenn Campbell in the Rhinestone Cowboy Tour. and his own guy would introduce the opening act, and they would go, "Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sinatra, a man and his music." The place would go crazy, and then Mike would go, "But first, Greg Barrett," and I would say, and Mike, I'd go, instead of "but first," just go, "and now," and I'm literally going,
because "but
Greg
first"
Barrett,
seems kind of a shitty
but
thing.
First, it's like, so he goes, "You want the gig?" Well, of course I want to. What's your difference?
Yeah.
I said, well, no, there's no difference. It's just Frank Sinatra and now Brad Garrett.
Or Greg Barrett.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to work here, you don't. And this is the guy like introing you.
Wow.
It was.
It's like a mob hit.
It was amazing.
Why do you now? When Sinatra said something like this, was that the first time you worked with him, or had you already been opening for him for a while?
I was with him like a couple years on and off. Dreesen was his main guy,
and you assume he knows you, a little bit.
You would, and he was always gracious, and he'd always bring you out for a bow.
Wow.
And my mom would once in a while go. I kind of had to keep her away because it was heavy duty when she would go.
What do you mean?
She would stand up during my bid. She would stand up. That's not true. She would do stuff like that. He was right. So mom goes, "You should tell him you're introducing me as the wrong person. Frank, I'm Brad." It's as simple as...
Yeah, that's why she's not opening for Frank Sinatra.
Of course.
Oh, it's so crazy. But that was a wild time probably in your career.
It was great. Well, I love that music, too. So I would just sit in the wings. And, he was the last Vegas performer to have a 40-piece orchestra.
Are you required to sit there and wait for